bandana.
It's a bandana.
Okay.
This is a sleep cap.
It's called what?
A sleep cap.
Oh, okay.
And this is a cover cap. That's a cover cap, but we call it a Nancy cap, but that's
Why is it called Nancy?
because Nancy Ashton gave us the pattern, so
Oh,
we call
okay.
it a Nancy cap.
All right.
Crochet cap.
Okay, so those are the ones that...
Those are the ones, these are our 4 major caps that we make.
So how's it organized?
Well, this quad is a box of materials that we're putting in, making blankets out of. Then we have a box with our patterns and labels and that kind of thing in. Then we have a box of hats that are in process.
Oh, okay.
They're somewhere through the sewing process.
Right.
Then we have this one, it's called Just Cut. So there's nothing being done on these hats at all. They're just cut and ready to go.
I started.
And we have a box of flannel that we use inside the hats.
They're meeting already on Fridays.
Okay.
And then behind you is all our tools.
Oh, for cutting and everything?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Material we've got that we are going to cut hats on. It's a new material that we just purchased with money that we received through donations.
Right.
I don't think I'll get all these done today.
You won't?
No, you plan to go home for supper, do you?
I did check how many I did one day. I did 29.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
Wow.
Wow, that's good. That's really good. I don't know how many there are here. Probably 100.
Aletha's going to cut bandanas with our new fabric, and fabric that's left over after that, she's going to give it to Mary, and Mary's then going to cut the cover cap out of what the balance of the fabric. This corner, and I can put lay this way out, all the way out, and I do 2 at a time.
Right. Okay. So that's the master for one of them?
For the cover caps,
Oh.
or as we like to call them, Nancy hats.
Yes.
So did you cut that with scissors?
Yeah.
Okay. And you cut...
And then what I'm going to do next now is there's going to be a band in the back of the hat.
Right.
And so I'm going to try and find a really pretty coordinated color to put this on, and then it will go to the sewing
Right.
machine and they'll...
So are you the person... There's one person, Renee said, that that's really good at picking out the color combinations?
It's me.
Oh.
No, that's her business. So, no,
It's been fun. But now I got to start digging because I don't know where the colors, you know. These are all the... Perfect. See, I found a really good coordinating color with this.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
I'm not always that lucky. So we just have little tiny scraps, but boy, we use everything.
And that's your pattern right there.
Yeah. It is, but we gotta... These are pretty tiny pieces of fabric.
Does somebody ever cut the pattern by mistake, or?
Oh yeah, there is a cut there. We used to use paper patterns, but we decided that this fabric works a whole lot better.
Right.
A lot stronger.
So you're cutting 2 out here.
I am. And then by the time I get done cutting these pieces out of here, then this will be ready for the doggy bag.
Right. So that does go well.
Yeah. Just gives it a little bit more oomph. So then I just pin one of these on here, and then it's going to go over to the gal that's going to sew it. Because this will get sewn together and then put in the back. I don't even know what the other processes are. This is kind of where it all starts.
Right. Yeah.
Just cutting flannel for inside of the band of our cover cap. We cut 2-inch pieces and it gets sewed inside. So we just need to cut odds and ends of flannel so that we can get them inside of our hats in the band.
I'm right now down. I need to rethread here.
But these need to be trimmed. Yeah, they need to be trimmed.
There we go. Perfect.
It was so nice there when you
Is that top speed? So what are you doing here, Palladium?
I'm making men's skull caps.
Oh, men's skull caps. Oh, like the do-rag type?
The do-rag type.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm doing, Claude.
All right.
It's a mystery.
So these are all the pieces for...
And then it needs one more piece that's just the band that goes around.
Right. And it'll be different material or the same material?
It'll be the same material. It's this piece right here.
Right.
So this little half moony thing goes on the side.
Right.
That long piece is the middle with the tail. And then there's a band.
Right.
So 3 pieces. Not a real tough hat.
And this is ironing...
For the Nancy hat?
Oh, okay, so you're ironing the ridge around...
Yeah, and then what the girls do, they stitch around it, and then there's elastic around.
Right.
Try to keep your fingers away from the steam.
So you don't really pin it either, do you?
No. Girls sew too fast to be able to pin it and keep up.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, no, that's fine.
So the bottom's not sewn at this point either?
No,
No.
they actually stitch it down here, and this holds the bottom in. And
Right.
so this we just fold over, like so,
Right.
and then the elastic goes in here, and it's
Right.
all sort of gathered like a
Yeah.
little hat.
And that's why it's serged around the outside, so it has a clean edge.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier to do that than to do a fold.
Yeah, and fold it over again.
Right.
You use less material too.
Right.
So that goes back to the girls now to stitch around. And then it goes for the elastic.
So what are we doing here?
What? Yes.
You're pinning.
Anyway.
No, we're bringing elastic into the cover caps.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then once you have the elastic in there, it tightens it up, and then you put the little bow on the back, and then it's done.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna buy another one.
With the same numbers. Yeah.
And then put it over there.
So somebody must cut the elastics too.
Somebody cuts the elastic, yeah. They're 15-inch pieces of elastic, and each hat gets one threaded into it.
Were you looking for somebody in particular?
No, I was just.
How do you make sure the other end doesn't go through?
We secure it with a pin when we get down there.
Yeah, I think it's
When I
over.
first started doing this, I had that happen to me many times. I'd forget, and it would just come right through.
So you have to pull it through and start all over again.
Exactly.
A long time, so we decided that we was right there. So we're
I know. I just pin that end down there.
Right.
And then when I get it all the way through, it doesn't pop out on me. And when I get it all the way through, then I'm going to tie it in a little knot.
Your fingers must be sore after a while.
Well, probably, but it's been a long time since I've done this job, so all the ladies that normally sit at this table haven't come yet today.
Oh, they're at the style show.
Yeah. Threaded now. And I'm going to tie a reef knot here so that they can be easily undone and adjusted, because that's what the elastic's all about, is so that you can adjust the size of the hat to fit your head. Okay? And then I'm going to take this little bow and tie it around the elastic just to hide it. And there we have a finished hat.
My daughter made it to New Jersey today, and now her flight's been canceled.
Oh, okay, so it's a guard to keep the...
Yeah, keep it from going through. Some of the material isn't as thick as some of the others.
This is the day I know.
Yes, they do.
Home for you? Oh, okay. So you're headed for home too?
Friday.
So this is a
sheep, a little.
a sheep,
Yeah.
and this is a little dog.
No, this was the way they used to make the sheep, but sheep have curly
okay.
kind of hair,
So this is
I
the old
changed it.
sheep, and this is the new
sheep.
Oh yeah, the new sheep
Yeah.
looks much better.
I think he's cunning.
So that's your design?
Yes.
Little Beansy Road, they got Beansy
Old and new.
trailer behind.
And you're actually hand stitching all of those.
What's that?
You're hand stitching.
I'm just stitching the labels on the foster child.
Oh, okay.
Every time we do a blanket, they put the label on there so that they know where it came from.
Yes. So that's a lot of hand stitching too.
Thank you. I made that one.
Children, they were married and he was 52. And
You crocheted that?
Yes. And people donate yarn, you know.
Right.
And then we can take it in, and so that's all the glues that were left. And so I tried to make a pattern so it would look decent
Right.
if I need it. This is done on a serger. It's not done on a regular sewing
Right.
And you're going back to the branch.
And you're one of the original Cancer Hat.
Not original, but close.
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 No, that's good.
Here we go. Now, is it working? Sure. Works just fine.
Well, that's why
it's always the dress.
I've been to it so many times now.
I saw the one at the girls' night. Tonight's the Ropa one.
Maybe that'd be more my speed.
Someone just said to me, well, what's your t-shirt? I don't really I thought we covered that last week for some reason. That one looks familiar. No? Oh, there must have been one almost like that.
Oh, so you cut the cards out too?
Yeah, they're pre,
they're on cardstock.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
so we cut those out.
They kind of just break apart.
Yeah, and we write on them what kind of hat.
Oh, on the
Yeah, they
back.
left us a space like we'll write bandana or child's hat or, you know, whatever the hat selection is, we write it right in there. Well, we've got more than that. We've got 50 now. Yeah.
Oh, so there's
Yeah, we've got
50.
bags.